What's up, everybody? Alrighty, I went to go see Evil Dead Rise, and gosh, dang it, I have to say it was fucking good. I want to get a little bit deeper into some of my thoughts, but when I tell you that it's good, trust me, it is really good. So, go see it. I want to talk about it. So you know what? Fuck it. Let's just get right into it. Here we go. All right, Evil Dead Rise. I have to tell you guys right from the jump, I know nothing about the Evil Dead series. I didn't even know this was a series. I will be the first one to tell you that when I first saw the trailer, I thought, oh, this is stupid. It looks dumb. This is gonna be a horrible movie. Why does Hollywood keep on making these movies that we just know are gonna flop, right? Those were my immediate reactions to seeing just the trailer when I was in theaters watching another movie, and boy was I wrong. I have to say, and I want to punch myself right in the schnuggins because I was so very wrong. This movie was fun. This movie had tons of jump scares. Mind you, I didn't get jump scared, but the person that was sitting next to me was very scared. You can tell because I saw, her jump around from here to there. But there were a lot of great things to appreciate in this movie, some of which that I didn't really have seen done before. Maybe I don't have a lot of movie knowledge in horror to say these kind of things, but because again, I don't know what the Evil Dead series are. I've never seen them. Every time I hear Evil Dead or just even Evil Dead Rise, I think of zombies, and I'm really not a zombie fan too much. So again, when I was hearing this Evil Dead Rise, I was like, oh my god, here comes another zombie movie, and it's far from that. So I'm happy that I got to see this without any kind of context from what has been done before, because as a standalone, this movie holds up badass. Now, I think I might have had a little bit more fun than I did. Trust me, and I had a lot of fun watching this movie, but I think I would have had a little bit more fun watching this movie because I feel like there's Easter eggs in here in this movie that I just wasn't aware of or privy to because I didn't see anything prior to Evil Dead Rise, right? I don't know what these movies are. The only thing I know of Evil Dead is Ash versus the Evil Dead, but even at that, I only know the title. I've never seen it. Apparently it's good, and I honestly want to go back and watch these movies or shows or whatever, because that's how fun this movie was. There was a scene in there that I have to give credit to two movies, right? John Wick doing the aerial scene that kind of looked like a video game to me, and it was freaking badass. And then kudos to Evil Dead Rise for doing a different type of cinematography where there was about a good 5-minute scene, I would say, that happens through the peephole of the door. And so you're just seeing straight ahead, and I'm not gonna give away too much, but besides that, I don't want to get into what happens because to me, cinematically and just visually, it added to that kind of guessing game, what's going on, because you can only see the vision through the peephole, but then when stuff happens here, stuff happens there, you don't know what's going on. So I really enjoyed that, and I really thought that was very clever on how to use the camera. There's tons of that was just the beginning for me of how much I love the cinematography of this movie. The the acting is okay. I mean, it's a horror movie, but are there instances in this movie that kind of make you say why are you doing that? Sure, but I mean, I think that's with all horror movies, right? There's always that one character that does something very sus or very stupid that's just come on, bro, now you deserve to die, right? I feel that's the common trope with a lot of horror films. And this was a horror film. I have to say the only other film that I really enjoyed that I had a lot of fun with was Terrifier 2. But Terrifier 2 and Terrifier are not so much horrors. They're I don't know what you say. They're novelty horror movies where they're just gonna be fan liked. They're not gonna be Rotten Tomatoes liked. I don't know if that makes any sense. I hope it does. But this one did a lot for me. That I came out of the movies and I was just really like, damn, that was a good movie. So if you're gonna see a movie this weekend, not to say that the other ones aren't good, I'm just not gonna sit through a 3-hour movie. I love Joaquin Phoenix, but 3 hours is a long time in 2023, and that's just not the movie for me. Maybe I'll see it when it comes out to streaming services and all that, but for this weekend, if you're looking to just get a quick movie in and you want to have a good experience, go see Evil Dead Rise. I will just advocate for it. It's a good film. And another thing is, I know Rotten Tomatoes gave it, I think it's sitting at about an 89% right now, and the viewers gave it an 85%. I'm gonna guess that the 85% of the people that viewed this liked it, but also knew or watched or fans of the old Evil Dead stuff, the other content that I'm not privy to. Me personally, I probably would have given this a 92 because it was pretty fun. It was pretty good. Yes, again, like I said, there are times where it's like, bro, like, why are you doing that? Come on, like, you're stupid. You deserve to die. But overall, it was great. Graphics were so in some parts, but it didn't kill the movie. And I will say that, like, I wasn't too keen on Sam Raimi directing what is that, the Multiverse of Madness movie, because I thought that movie was complete shit, if I'm being honest, and I thought it was because of a lot of the directorial choices that came from Sam Raimi. I just feel like this is the style that he is good at, and maybe he should probably beat around that bush a little bit. But I know he also did the other Spider-Man, but that was back in like 2000, I think, or so, and it's just like, you have a style that is very distinct to horror, so stick to that. I know people are gonna come at me for that, but it's true. Multiverse of Madness was just shit, to be honest, and it wasn't even because it was a horror aspect of Marvel or it had horror. It just was a complete shit movie. So there's that. But yeah, no. Gosh, I don't know what else to say about this movie because I don't want to give too much away. I really loved how it took place in only an apartment. I love movies that do that because it requires a lot more, right? Like, if your setting is just in one space, it requires a better acting, a completely better story, and all these elements that go into one setting. Films definitely need to be better in a lot of areas for it to be successful, and I feel like this movie knocked it out of the park. So go see Evil Dead Rise. It is fun. I will say, and I don't really do this to say like, oh, to take my words for what they are, because they are, good. But believe me when I tell you, see it in IMAX and see it in a theater that has great audio. And the reason why I say that is because there are scenes in there specific to the audio. The sound design was amazing. And but there are scenes in there where things happen in different areas around you, and with a good theater that has great visuals paired with great audio, you're gonna have an even better experience in this one. So yep, if you go see it, those are my only two things I would say that you should look out for. Great, see it in IMAX if you can, and then also see it with great audio. If you can't see it in IMAX, see it in a theater that has great audio. Like, trust me when I tell you this, it's pretty awesome. So guys, I know that was a little bit long-winded, but a little bit shorter than my other videos, so that's great. If you like content like this, shoot me a like and subscribe. I try to do these things every weekend. Last weekend I didn't do one because I had a wedding to go to, so that was fun. But yeah, look forward to these videos coming out frequently. And like I said, give me a like and subscribe, and we'll do this again. Evil Dead Rise. Go see it. Trust me. Have a good weekend, guys, and I hope you enjoy some good movies. Later.